We are in one of Denver's best neighborhoods with mega amenities and home sizes that fit just about everyone. This one is a popular hood. Hey everybody, it's Alyson with Live South Denver, your real estate strategist and realtor for the South Denver area. So where am I? We are in Stonegate in Parker, Colorado. Stonegate is one hot hood. Stonegate actually opened in 1982 and today has about 3,300 homes. And even though it opened in the 80s, if you can believe it, it still has a little bit of new construction going on. Some of the builders over the years have included David Weekley Homes, Ryland Homes, Infinity Homes, Falcon Homes. David Weekley and Infinity still build in the area. Some of the more recent builders who have some homes that have just been built in the last couple of years include Meritage Homes, Richmond Homes, and Local Homes, LOKAL. They are right now building 100 condos and 50 townhomes on the north end of the community. So when I say there's a range of home sizes, what are we talking about? I mean, we're talking a big range, 1,400 square feet to 5,900 square feet. That size covers almost anything that everybody could want. This neighborhood is so popular that over the last 12 months, the average days it took to sell a home was just 6 days. Yep, less than a week. So what makes this neighborhood so popular? There are loads of things. First, the layout. This community is not built on a grid. The roads curve and twist and have dead ends and back to open space, giving neighbors lots of opportunities to have privacy from their neighbors, a wedge-shaped backyard where maybe you have a little bit more space in the back or you're off center from the neighbor behind you. It's a really good layout. There are some bigger backyards. There are smaller backyards if you don't want to maintain a lot of yard or space, and the community is full of open space and trails and parks. Stonegate is full of amenities. That is really one of the big draws, particularly for families. 14 miles of trails, including access to the Cherry Creek Trail, which runs all the way to Denver. No fewer than 6 parks, loads of open space, as I've already mentioned, but people really love that. Multiple tennis courts, multiple pools, and each pool even has its own feel and vibe. There's a lap pool, there's a resort style pool, there's a pool for kids, there's the splash pad, there's slides, there's all sorts of different stuff in each end of the community. The activities are another huge hit. There is a swim team, there are food truck nights, there are movie nights in the park, concerts in the park, there's a huge garage sale for the community each year. And then with the schools, which are another popular thing about the area, they are right in the community. People are walking their kids to school, getting to know their neighbors. So let's talk about the schools. There are 2 elementary schools, a charter school, and a high school, all within the boundaries of Stonegate. So that means there are a lot of schools to choose from, a lot of opportunity to get to know your neighbors, a lot to be involved in the school, and it's all so conveniently located. Another one of the big pluses for Stonegate is its location. While there are neighborhoods that are closer to I-25 than Stonegate, you're probably a 10-minute drive from I-25 in the morning traffic. Stonegate is central to Parker. You're about 2 minutes from grocery stores, about 5 minutes from downtown Parker, about 10 minutes from I-25, as I said, about 3-4 minutes from E470. It is central to everything. Daily life is crazy easy here. So what is living in Stonegate going to cost you? Well, home prices last year averaged $630,000. But let's look back at home price growth and what the investment is if you're living in Stonegate. All right, so no data from 2004 to 2006, which is pre-recession data, couldn't pull that. When we get to 2012 to 2014, the average home price was $345,000. Now, we do have a baseline to compare to at least, and that is that Ryland Homes was selling their homes for right around $200,000 in the early 90s. So that means from the early 90s to about 10 years later, there was 73% growth in home prices. Wow, that's strong. Jump ahead to 2018 to 2020, the pre-COVID years. Average home prices are running $507,000. That's 47% growth in prices. And then, as I mentioned, last year, over the last 12 months in the peak of the market, average home prices $630,000. Now, The most expensive home sold for $921,000. And the home that got overbid the most sold for 19% over list price, almost 20% over list. And out of the 173 homes that have sold over the last 12 months, only 28 of those sold for below list price. Only 28 out of 173. Homes sell like hotcakes in here. And that growth from 2018 to 2020 to last year, 24% change in pricing. That 24% change outpaces the growth in Homestead. If you saw that video, you know that I said owning in Homestead is like having an investment in Bitcoin. Homestead was crazy. Well, Stonegate outpaced it. I am telling you. Stonegate is one of the most popular neighborhoods in Denver. If you want to talk about buying or selling in Stonegate, or you just want to talk about which neighborhood might be a good fit for you, reach out. You know I'm always happy to connect. Call, text, or email, whatever works for you. Hey, I will see y'all next week.